Alright, welcome to an episode of Broke Bros. This is a tutorial. I'll be showing you how to replace a valve cover on a '07 Nissan Altima. This will work on '07 to 2013, I believe. First of all, we'll begin with taking off the cover. It should come off just like that. Next, you'll want to get a 10mm to take off the two wires that connect to the engine mount. You'll want to get some pliers to take off the clips on the back. That way you don't break them. You're also going to want to disconnect the battery before you touch the alternator wire. You're going to want to take off the positive lead so you can take off the wire connecting to the alternator. You want to proceed with taking off the bolt from the wire on the alternator. And then finally you want to disconnect the fuel wires. You can reach it, it's kind of hard. Just want to reach in there, unless you could reach it with your fingers. These are already broken, so it'll be easy for me to take them off. There's only 4 of them. Took off this just so I could get easier access to it. I'm also taking this off. Just to note, whenever you take off this big one connecting to the elbow of the intake, sometimes it may break. That's perfectly fine. You can find this online. Most auto parts stores won't have it, but I'll put in a link in the description just in case you do break it and you need that part. Right, there's going to be a 4th fuel connector. It's going to be right behind this, next to the intake manifold. Alright, and you're just going to want to set this off to the side. Just tuck it down here or something.
Or something.
Yeah.
Write that book like Mechanic for Dummies. Stuck it over here or something.
But yeah, you just want to tuck in your wires down here. Make sure you unplug both of the wires connecting to the alternator, the 2 grounding the engine mount, and all 4 of the fuel injectors, and then tuck it to the side or cut it off. And then you're going to use a 10mm to take off all the injectors. So sometimes when you pull out the injector, this part will come off, like this for example. That's perfectly fine. Just make sure you don't lose a little fuse that's located inside here. It may fall down there. What I'll be using the same pliers I've been using to take out the rest. I'm gonna take out the fuse first, just make sure I don't lose this. This may be a perfect example of why you need to change your valve cover gaskets. You'll see that in there. There's just a pool of oil. Yeah. All oil. See, that one would be good. That one would have to be replaced. So I'll finally be taking off the bolts from the engine mount. Make sure you have something holding it under. That way the engine doesn't fall whenever you take them out. I know most videos skip that part, or they skip straight into it. So just to clarify, I do have something under it. I'll be using a 16mm socket to take off these. I'll be using a 9/16 socket.
Taking off the stuff. He's taking off the stuff.
replaced the valve cover on a 2007 Nissan Altima, and as mentioned before, you could do this on a 2007 through 2013.